I began to change the way I thought about my own voice and what it meant to have a platform to use it. Still no prompter.
You're watching Persona Pop, and this is Jennifer Aniston. 10 interesting facts you might not have known before. Jennifer Aniston. What can we say that hasn't been said before? Yes, she brought the character of Rachel Green to life on Friends. She was married to Brad Pitt, and she's one of the most beautiful women on Earth. She has a staggering net worth of $300 million, a record-breaking 37.6 million followers on Instagram, and a soft spot for rescue dogs. During her high school years, she went through a goth phase, and she was bullied. Hard to believe, we know. But what else might you have not known about Jennifer Aniston? Let's find out right here on Persona Pop. Number 1. She's appeared in quite a few music videos. Jennifer Aniston has been in 3 music videos. In 1995, along with her Friends co-stars, she appeared in the I'll Be There For You video for the Rembrandts. In 1996, she appeared in the Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers video, Walls. And in 2001, she was in a Melissa Etheridge video entitled I Want to Be in Love.
I wanna be in love.
Number 2. She has dyslexia. In 2015, Jennifer told The Hollywood Reporter that she always struggled in school, and in her mid-20s, it all started making sense when she was diagnosed with dyslexia, a disorder that can make reading difficult. She's not the only celebrity with dyslexia. Other celebrities such as Whoopi Goldberg and Keira Knightley have also been very public about having the disorder. Jennifer says that because school became such a hard thing to excel in, she found herself focused instead on making people laugh. She herself says that she used to be a class clown. Number 3. She has a fear of flying, but also of water. Despite her having to fly so much for work, Jennifer has always been quite open about her fear of flying. She said it started in her 20s after a really scary flight. It kinda left her really nervous every time she had to get on a plane. But did you know that she also has a fear of being underwater? When she was still quite young, she almost drowned. And to this day, being underwater is a really scary thing for her. As a child, she fell into a swimming pool while riding a tricycle around it. She says that when she fell in, she kept holding onto the tricycle and went down with it until her older brother managed to rescue her.
I drove my tricycle into the swimming pool when I was 5, and I didn't let go, and I sunk to the bottom. My brother dove in and got me out of there.
Number 4. A happier childhood memory, however, is when she formed part of a Met exhibition. Well, she wasn't the one on display at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, though she really could be, but rather one of her paintings. As a child, Jennifer attended the Rudolf Steiner School in pursuit of a career in acting. The school featured a multidisciplinary arts-based curriculum that includes visual arts, drama, artistic movement, vocal and instrumental music, and crafts. Even though she attended the school specifically for acting training, she picked up a number of other artistic skills, including an interest in painting. And when she was 11, one of her paintings was chosen to form part of the world-famous Met's Young Artist exhibit. Number 5. She spent her first acting job paycheck on a car. As soon as Jennifer received her first significant acting job payment, she rushed out to buy a car that she'd been admiring for months. Close to her home at the time, a neighbor had a vintage Mercedes 280 SL parked outside with a for sale sign in the window, and the second she was able to, she bought it. She had it fixed up immediately, but ended up only driving it about 3 times because it kept breaking down. She now admits that it was a big money pit, but still says it meant a great deal to her, and she held on to it for quite a while. Number 6. Jennifer very nearly played Rose in the Titanic. Okay, to be fair, we're not entirely sure whether Jennifer ever auditioned for the role of Rose, but we do know that she was considered for the part. Her role as Rachel Green on Friends made her a household name in the 90s, and it's no secret that she became a household name amongst producers as well. Her time on Friends, however, kept her very busy, and she only started to focus on a film career when the show ended in 2004. This might explain why we didn't see her alongside Leonardo DiCaprio. Number 7. She's been nominated for 25 awards. Over the course of her career, spanning 34 years, Jennifer's been nominated for 25 awards, and she's won 4 of them. Her wins include a Golden Globe Award, a Primetime Emmy Award, and 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards. Number 8. She was pretty bad at all of her jobs prior to acting. Just like most of us, Jennifer had several odd jobs before her acting career took off. Well, not that we all have acting careers now, but we've all had some odd jobs, right? Some of hers include a bike messenger and waitressing, of course. Just like Rachel, she says that she was a horrible waitress in real life and can remember a few times where she accidentally dropped a few burgers on a customer's lap.
Waited tables? Where did
Yes,
you wait?
I waited tables at Jackson Hole. Hamburgers.
Were you a good waitress? That's the.
No, I was a terrible waitress.
You were dropping
Okay.
trays.
I would, yes. Things would, it would
God.
sort of, I tripped. I'm very clumsy.
When she worked as a bike messenger, she actually drove into an open car door once. Number 9. She's mortified by her first film. In 1993, Jennifer starred in her first film, a little gem called Leprechaun. And no, it's not a film that she wants to remember or looks back on with pride. In an interview, she speaks of when she first started dating Justin Theroux. She says he was flipping through TV channels one day and the movie popped up. She says the next 2 hours were pretty embarrassing for her. It kind of makes me want to find and watch the film now. Number 10. And finally, it's hard to imagine, but before she won the role of Rachel, she was considered too heavy, meaning she was asked to lose weight for the role. Her agents told her to lose about 30 pounds before her audition, and while she maintains that it's one of the cruelest aspects of Hollywood, she also admits that it was one of the nicest things her then agent ever did for her because she suddenly realized why she'd been missing out on so many roles before. We definitely feel like we know Jennifer a little better now. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to make sure you're notified of future releases. Let us know what you thought in the comments section or tell us which celebrities you'd like to hear more about. Join us again next time for more on your favorite celebrities right here on Persona Pop.